It's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance in Riverside County. Today we are joined by Bob Magee. He is the mayor of beautiful Lake Elsinore, California, which no doubt is on the move. A lot of exciting developments. Actually, before we talk about the developments, tell us a bit about Elsinore for those that don't know.
So we were incorporated in 1888.
Nice.
So we have a nice, long, and rich history. We actually have a special climate called the Elsinore effect.
Oh, tell me.
Where hot air rises from the valley floor and then pushes up against the Ortega Mountains. When it hits the incoming ocean air, you have the Elsinore effect that serves to lift up the skydivers, the sailplanes, and the hang gliders. It's one of the reasons that people were attracted to Lake Elsinore, in addition to our beautiful lake.
Right. And so is the climate, is it particularly warm or cool or mixed, or how does that work with the Elsinore effect?
We are a warm climate.
Got it. Okay, so let's talk about some of the exciting developments in Lake Elsinore. And I want to start with the Ballpark District. What is the Ballpark District?
Ballpark District is the area of our town off of Diamond Drive, where our beautiful Diamond Stadium was built 24 years ago now. We are now hosting the Lake Elsinore Storm, the San Diego Padres affiliate, for their 24th season. And as we are required to do to take care of a beautiful public asset like that, we are reinvesting in our stadium. And we have changed the seating in there. We have updated 75% of all the seats. If you come to a game and you come behind home plate, you will actually find that the seats are a little bigger and they have some padding on them.
Nice.
We've also added some high-top chairs behind the home plate area so that you actually have the feel that you're at a bar. And then up on the concourse, we've added 20 tables that now have waitress service.
Okay.
So
it's an experience.
It is an experience. It is a social gathering point, and it is something that we're very proud of.
I got to tell you, I've been to some minor league games. They're a lot of fun. They really are. There's something, I mean, look, Dodger Stadium's great. God bless them, Angel Stadium. But there's something about being at a minor league game. You're kind of in it.
You are, and our team does a great job of entertaining the crowd and of having that family-friendly atmosphere, which is probably why for 7 years in a row we have been the attendance leader in the entire California League.
Oh, wow.
Now, that includes the city of San Jose, a city of 1 million people, and we outpace them each and every year.
At the same time, not only is baseball played at Diamond Stadium, volleyball's played as well.
Well, volleyball is being proposed.
Oh, not yet?
Not yet.
Okay, you're looking to do it.
Yes.
But it's going to happen. I feel it.
It is
Tell
going
us
to happen.
about it.
The project has been approved. They are in building plan check. They've cleared all the environmental hurdles. So if you are sitting in Diamond Stadium and looked out the left field side, you are about to see a 500,000 square foot building rising up out of the dirt area, and that is going to be the home of indoor volleyball in California, and we expect that to be opened this time next year.
Nice. I also want to ask about what you can do after the game, because there's a lot to do after the game, because you have something called Artisan Alley that is opened or opening.
It is under construction.
Got it. Tell us about it.
This, if you're in the stadium, would be out the right field fence.
Oh, got it.
So we have brew pubs, restaurants, and a hotel all proposed there, so that you literally can start your evening across the street and enjoy the game, and then end it back across the street. And of course, from the stadium, if you look out to the other side, you can see the Ortega Mountains and the beautiful lake. And from the volleyball complex, they're going to have a restaurant and bars as well, and they'll have a patio area on a second story that'll look right down Competition Channel, which is where we hold some jet ski and jet boat events throughout the year.
I can feel it. Another part of town, though, is also becoming kind of an eatery palace, I guess you could say, Eatery Central, and that is what's known as Restaurant Row on Main Street. Is that right?
It is Main Street. We have 2 blocks on Main Street, adjacent to City Hall and our Cultural Center. They're kind of the bookends. And then in between, we now have 7 restaurants.
Oh, nice.
You can actually do a pub crawl on Main Street.
We may have to do that together, my friend.
And you don't have very far to go, because it's just 2 blocks. We also have programs on Main Street now called, we have Art on Main.
Oh, nice.
Every last Thursday during the summer, we will have vendors and entertainers out there on Main Street. We also do car cruises, and so we are driving more and more people, literally and figuratively,
Right.
down to Main Street. It is a happening place now.
To stick with the theme of becoming kind of a hub for youth, for extreme sports, you've developed what's known as a Serenity Park. I guess it's the phase 2 of that renovation, revitalization. And lots going on there. You got the dog park element, which is terrific, family friendly. But then you got a BMX track, a pump track. I mean, all these things I don't even know. Tell us what's going on at Serenity Park.
So we branded ourselves as the action sports capital of the world because we have so many outdoor activities. Well, this one end of town basically had been left behind. And over the last decade, the council has made it a point to reinvigorate that area. And so 2 years ago, we opened our skate park out there. This year, we opened the BMX pump track, which...
Okay, I need you to really explain what that means, because I got daughters. So I don't know. I don't mean to stereotype, but I don't know what a BMX pump track is.
So back in the day, we would go out with our shovels and we would build our own jumps and ramps with dirt and make berms and turns.
I remember that. I had a skateboard in the day.
So now we have the same thing, only it is professionally engineered and then capped with a layer of recycled rubber so that it stands up to the punishment. And it's not just for bicycles, but we have kids on scooters out there as well,
very cool.
little razors.
Very cool.
So we have now developed this entire park area from nothing. We now have tennis, we have basketball, we have BMX, we have skateboards, and we have the dog park. And phase 3 will actually be a fitness center on the side of this hill. So we are not leaving any stone unturned. You can actually come up, drop your dog off in the dog park, drop your kid off at the skateboard park, and mom and dad can go exercise.
Right. My question is, how has Lake Elsinore managed to shepherd all these projects simultaneously? It's got to be a little bit pricey. I know that the economy's turned around a bit, but still, how you been doing it?
So it's about management and leadership. We have a philosophy that development pays its own way. And so our constituents demand and expect a certain level of amenity. And so we insist on that on the front end. Then for the residents that are already there, many of those homes were built with Community Facilities District money, CFDs.
Okay.
And what we have done is we have systematically gone through each and every one, and I'm talking about more than 20 neighborhoods.
Okay.
We have gone through and we have evaluated that money, and we have refinanced each and every one. Out of that refinancing, not extending the term, term remains the same.
Sure.
We have lowered their tax
I
rate,
see, I see.
and we have taken the money out of that in the savings, and we have reinvested it in the park. We have done that at Rosetta Canyon Park now, where we have a 5-star, it just won an award with the American Society of Civil Engineers. Rosetta Canyon Park just won that award. It is a 5-field softball and Little League facility with a complex in the middle that is 2 stories, so that baseball scouts can come and watch these games from an elevated position.
His name is Bob Magee. He is a huge booster for his city of Lake Elsinore, where he is mayor. I'm Brad Pomerance, Local Edition.